My boss said I wasn't leadership material, so I used his own work to get his job. I'm not the loudest person in the office. I'm the one who listens, fixes problems quietly, and doesn't take credit for things. That's just how I was raised. Do your work, stay humble. Results speak louder than bragging. Apparently, in corporate America, results whisper. I work in project management for a mid-sized tech firm. Been there 6 years. I've trained newer managers, led projects, even saved the company from losing a major client once. But every time promotions were mentioned, it was always, maybe next year, Mark. You're reliable, not really leadership material. I finally asked what that meant. My boss, Tom, said, you're good at doing, not leading. You're too quiet, too agreeable. You don't have that spark people follow. I smiled politely, but inside, that burned. So instead of arguing, I started watching closely. Tom loved attention. He was charming to leadership, loud in meetings, always had a vision. The thing is, those visions, they were mine. He'd take my reports, my plans, and reword them before sending them upstairs. I didn't care at first. I figured, fine, he's my boss. That's how the game works. Until one day, he sent my unfinished report to the client. The client chewed us out for sloppy prep. Tom blamed me publicly, saying I wasn't ready for high-level assignments. My stomach sank as he said it in front of the whole team. That night, I couldn't sleep. So the next day, I did something different. I stopped playing nice. Instead of sending my drafts to Tom, I started copying both him and upper management on every polished piece. I CC'd everyone on project summaries, updates, everything. Each email had data, results, step-by-step breakdowns, the kind of work that spoke for itself. I even referenced earlier discussions by Tom so it looked collaborative, while subtly reminding them these were my ideas. Sure enough, a month later, our CEO asked to meet with me. I expected trouble. Instead, she said, I've noticed your contributions lately. You have a real strategic mind. Why haven't we made more use of that? I just smiled. Then, 2 weeks later, disaster struck for Tom. He was presenting to the board when one member asked him to clarify a financial projection, something he'd claimed to have built. It was my chart, copied directly, but he couldn't explain a thing about it. He stammered through buzzwords until another executive said, I think Mark can answer that better. It looks like his work. Everyone turned to me. I walked through the whole analysis cleanly, cool, calm, confident. Silence after, then polite applause. The next Monday, Tom was reassigned to a regional position, basically a demotion wrapped as a transfer. 2 months later, I was promoted to his job. The same CEO who once bypassed me for being too quiet told me during lunch, we underestimated you. You make people look better, that's true leadership. I didn't gloat, didn't rub it in, but I did take one of Tom's old business cards, scratched his name out, wrote mine above it, and pinned it to my corkboard. It reminds me of something. Being loud isn't the same as being capable. Sometimes, the quiet ones aren't missing spark, they're just busy building the fire.